Last week we went to my brother-in-law, my husband's brother's wedding in New York City. It was fantastic, and I vlogged a little bit, but not sort of a complete picture of it. So I wanted to do today a narration, a little bit of me talking you through what happened at the wedding because it was amazing and I want to show you it. Hands down, this was the most beautiful setting for a wedding that I've ever been at, and everybody at the wedding agreed with me on that one. We had a lot of wedding festivities planned. Ted and I came early so Ted could go to the bachelor party. I don't know what happened there. I don't really want to know. But the first wedding event for Ted, Charlie, and I to attend at was the wedding rehearsal at St. Patrick's Cathedral. And if you're not familiar with that cathedral, it's on 5th Avenue across from Rockefeller Center, and it is gorgeous. The stained glass. I have my leg on and I've got 2 pairs and all I want. It's huge. It's got a really nice atmosphere. It was amazing. So we had the rehearsal there. The best part about it was the priest was really casual, so it didn't make any of us feel like we had a lot of nervous energy going into the wedding, so that was nice. We got the rehearsal done. The reason why I needed to be there is only because Charlie was the ring bearer, or one of the ring bearers. So there were 2 little guys, he was one of them. They needed to get a backup for him because he was a wild card. But he was able to do the rehearsal and that was amazing. From there we went to a little welcome reception at Rockefeller Center Cafe, and I did do a little intro for that. We are at the Rockefeller Center tonight for Paul and Marian's rehearsal dinner.
Summer gardening.
And at the reception it was very nice. Charlie played at this fountain with all the other kids.
You have to stay, you can't go near it because that's pretty dangerous, okay?
I don't know what's with kids and water features, but they're always just like completely magnetized. So all of the kids were around this water feature, and so most of the parents ended up there as well. But it was great. We got to see everyone at the wedding, talk to them, and just say hello before the actual events, which were happening the next day. For the wedding day itself, I did have time to do a little intro, so I'll put that in right here. Hey guys, it's wedding day today. It's Paul and Marian who are getting married. Paul, my brother-in-law, and Marian, my future sister-in-law, who is amazing, and I'm so excited to see them get married. They are a beautiful couple. We just got finished getting ready in the room. I got my hair done by somebody who came in to give me a blowout, which is really nice, and I'm just choosing which earrings to wear. I think I'm gonna go with these hoops, but I'm not sure. Charlie wants to put on his shoes. Here is what he looks like.
Mama, up.
Pick you up?
Mama.
Should we get your shoes on?
Mama, going up.
You want to come in here?
Whoa.
There is water. So Charlie's got his bow tie on, and he's got his black pants, suspenders, and his Star Wars socks. So he is set except for his shoes. So I'm feeling pretty victorious that I got him together and myself together in time, and now we just have a few more minutes and we're going to take a cab over to the church. But then the day really got ahead of me. Ted was a groomsman, and so I didn't really have a lot of interaction with him on a lot of the days actually. It was just me trying to take care of Charlie and to help out my sister-in-law and her kids, and we were on kid patrol basically. But that meant that as far as camera work went, I was a little sporadic, and in fact I didn't get any shots during the actual wedding. I only started taking footage after the wedding when the processional line was set up. Now, right? Listen.
Charlie, who it is? Birds up.
What was cool about St. Patrick's Cathedral is that it was public, so everyone could watch, and everyone was just coming up to us gushing about how beautiful Marianne looked, and she did look stunning, and that was just really nice that we had all of this public feedback on the wedding, and I think they really enjoyed it as well. My sister-in-law had the dress malfunction of all malfunctions. Her dress split open somehow, and she had to safety pin it and repin it a million times, but she is so graceful and she just like casually threw over a shrug. I'll show a picture of her wearing the shrug. You would never know that her dress is safety pinned all up the back. and she handled it like a pro. Didn't take any attention off of the wedding itself, and she just like slid through that one and was able to change before the actual wedding reception, so all was good.
Take a bite.
I have to admit selfishly that one of my favorite parts of the wedding was seeing my niece and nephew, Scarlett and William. They live in Calgary, and so we got to reconnect with them there, and seeing Charlie with them was amazing too. Charlie and Scarlett are a little bit closer in age, and they just hugged the entire time, and seeing them share snacks and just love on one another, it was really, really nice. So we got to go to Central Park to take pictures, which was fantastic. The lighting was perfect. It was just like evening, the magic hour, and it was a beautiful place to take pictures. I went mainly with all of the family because Charlie was in a lot of the pictures, so I wrangled him up. But we actually ran into Aaron Paul, Jesse from Breaking Bad, or I didn't see him at all, but Ted did and some others, and he apparently took a picture of Charlie. So I tweeted him and I asked him if he had that picture because I thought that would be pretty cool to get, but I didn't hear anything back from him. But that was cool. And we also saw Ray Liotta at the wedding reception, so a little celebrity action. But yeah, Central Park pictures, amazing. The wedding reception was at the Essex House, which is quite a notable hotel right on Central Park, and in fact it's in this like very notable picture called something like hanging on a skyscraper, lunch on a skyscraper, something like that. I'll insert it right here. You can see the sign for the Essex House in this photo. A very iconic hotel, and the reception venue was phenomenal. Just in the bathroom here at the Marriott, the wedding reception has started, and I'm just trying to take a lot of video, candid, kind of other sorts of video that's not being taken by the videographer here for Paul. So I'm busy doing that. We're having a lot of fun so far. Charlie's holding up like a trooper. We did pictures in Central Park. That was super fun. And now we're just on to the dinner. It had this little cocktail entrance place, and then the actual ballroom was just like the most perfect place. The centerpieces were amazing. It was like my sister-in-law said, it was her dream wedding. It was pretty much mine too. It was perfectly decorated. Everyone had a nice time at the reception, I think. It was really phenomenal. And the best part for me there was seeing Charlie dancing. He danced all night long, and people kept coming up to me just amazed that he was still hanging on there. Like, I mean, until midnight he was dancing up a storm on the dance floor. So I have a bit of footage of it here, but that kid loves to dance, and it was great seeing him engage with everybody and just make everyone smile. So that was tops for me, I have to say. So at about midnight, Charlie just passed right out. We put him on a set of chairs at the side of the dance floor. The music was blaring, but he was just out, and we visited for a while, and then myself and Charlie and Ted went home, and Ted went back out to help clean up and stuff like that, his groomsman duties, and also I think to just hang out with the groomsmen and the wedding party a little bit more before the end of the night. But I did do a little wedding wrap up, so I will insert that right here. Okay, it's the end of the wedding night. I came home a bit earlier than everyone else, but it's midnight, so pretty happy that Charlie and I lasted that long. Ted went out to help because he's a groomsman to clean up. I think they have a food truck coming or something cool like that. Anyways, I'll show you Charlie's situation after dancing his face off on the dance floor. He is curled up like a little bug in a rug. He worked so hard and had such a good time, and we all did. Congrats, Paul and Marian. Thank you for having us. I hope you enjoyed my wedding wrap-up video and that you saw a little bit of what it was like. It was a fabulous time. Congrats, Paul and Marian. I hope you have a lifetime of happiness, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.